back. Hola a todo el mundo. Y estoy de regreso. Miren este maravilloso día. A ver, quizás ya usted esté lista y haya decidido de quitarse su propia máscara y poder mirarse en el espejo como esa flor de la vida que usted es. Look what a beautiful day we have. At least here. Maybe you are ready to choose to see yourself for who you really are by removing that mask. As long as you're not able to see who you are, how do you think you're going to be able to see yourself and see others? Si usted aún no se quita la máscara y no se permite ver como usted realmente es, ¿cómo esperamos poder mirar a alguien más allá afuera? ¿Se da cuenta? La narrativa de que nosotros aún no nos aceptemos no está en que lo que nos hacen otros nos hacen daño, es en lo que nosotros mismos nos hacemos a nosotros. La forma en que nos hablamos, la forma en que nos alimentamos, la forma en que nosotros ponemos reglas de respeto o de irrespeto, lo que nosotros aceptamos. Miren qué hermosos. Antes era mi comida favorita, el pato, pero precisamente porque quise empezar a tomar ese estado de conciencia, de qué manera me estoy respetando yo a mí misma, estoy comiendo carne ensangrentada, cocinada en mi cuerpo, y ya mi cuerpo está lleno de impurezas. ¿Se da cuenta? Por esa razón es que este video he procurado estirar las cosas y dar la mayor cantidad de información posible, pero ya no lo puedo estirar más. Ya es necesario que nos hablemos con la verdad. O dígame usted quiere estar rodeada de personas que le dicen la verdad o personas que son desleales, que solo entre mentiritas y mentiritas se la pasa. La familia igual, los hijos igual. ¿Y cómo vamos a actuar nosotros con ellos? Con la naturaleza. ¿De qué manera estamos tratando nuestra alma? Ahora, recuerden que les había comentado la parte de esa bolsa. Remember that I had mentioned to you that part about that bag. And I had mentioned to you that what kind of people do we want to live surrounded by? Do we want to live with cheerleaders and people that applaud everything that you do? But can they look at you in your eyes and say, I admire you, I love you, I respect you, and I am here for you. I am here with you. Or just a fake it until you make it. I had mentioned this phrase before. In that bag that's under your arm, that is it's the survival bag. The bag that has everything that you will ever need in your life. Material wealth, economic wealth, currency wealth, as some prefer to say, and spiritual wealth. But that bag, it's perfectly balanced. And that should coincide and align with your temple. That temple that belongs to be at the service of God. That which Jesus ended up calling out and saying, hypocrites, you have turned the house of God into a business, a sell and buy. Pretty much that you have prostituted a sacred place. And how can he not get mad? This meditation not only is for ourselves, for us to choose to accept ourselves for who we are, that we have made mistakes. And it's okay if you're not ready for that, to take that step. Because not everybody is going to be ready to jump in the cold water, knowing that it likes it a little bit warmer, that you're not ready to freeze, that you're not ready to wake up. And this is an act of you being awake. When I get back, I want you to think if you are ready to focus on someone that should be the one to possess that vessel, total dominion over that vessel, your sacred vessel. And for that, you're going to have to let go. You're going to have to let go that narcissistic, selfish ego. Look around you. What do you own? What are you owner of? That person that you sleep in that bed, do they have the same goals as you? Do they have similarities in the way that they think? Do they have respect for themselves? And can they respect you? Or are you sleeping with the devil? Are you sleeping with Cain? Because you see and you know very well, when you choose material and money over the life of somebody, that is what you're choosing. You're selling yourself to a higher bidder because it was not enough for you. It may not be enough for you to just equally share in the balance of love and peace towards harmony with somebody, whether it be a marriage, a relationship. And I said in the story that I shared, because I no longer feel any shame on what I have been. We are in a long process of growth and self-discovery and exploring that there is something more to you. There's something more to me. But each individual, without criticizing, without judging, we can reach that beautiful full potential. If I was to have kept and stayed in the relationship that I had of marriage of 20 years, where I no longer felt that I was planting enough seeds to reap the harvest that I felt that I was worthy of, I would have turned myself into a prostitute. And just like I said one day, I will not be anybody's maid unless by choice I choose to assist. I will not sell myself to anybody, because there's no money in the world and there is no material wealth for me to give my soul up, to give up my temple and give up on working on myself, on my balance. I don't know about you. You might feel otherwise. So therefore, you may want to decide if you want to meet your tempo, to focus on someone that is you, to allow yourself to know and accept that you are vulnerable, that the source of struggle and stability, only you can provide it. Nobody else should have dominion over that decision, over that choice. The spirit is either positive with God's truth, and have that contrast with the world, that negative contrast with the world, and take it and embrace it to the point where you balance it. Keep yourself balanced, working and pushing yourself to stay balanced, but not by allowing somebody to keep pushing you and you fall completely. And when you fall, there's nobody to pick you up there, because you already know you have expected to be picked up. You have expected somebody to accompany you, but at the end, there's that stone post in there by that demon or that devil, and say, ha ha ha, I bet you can't do this one. And you're out to prove somebody, because somebody dares you, and becoming the worst of you, when you know that you can be the best version of yourself. So you may want to look around you and see if those around are to hurt you or to share with you, to take away from you, or to exchange. And when I get back, I want you to think how much cleaning we gotta do around, because it will take a while. It's not gonna be overnight. Cuando les comenté sobre la bolsa, que todos nacemos con una bolsa debajo de la manga. Esa bolsa viene con todo lo que nosotros necesitamos para vivir y vivir tranquilos y una vida feliz. Pero en el proceso nos dejamos de influenciar y creer que nosotros mismos no podemos lograrlo. Y ahora, ¿cómo nos encontramos? Mira a su alrededor. Quiere estar rodeado de ese que falsamente le sonríe y se mantiene aplaudiéndole a usted sus payasadas, porque recuerden la frase, dele circo y comida, y así los va a mantener ocupados. Y literalmente así nos han mantenido ocupados a nosotros. Ahora ya es hora de salir del circo. Es hora de salir del círculo de ser hipócrita con uno mismo y quitarnos la máscara. De enfocarnos en ese alguien que se va a reunir en ese templo, en su templo. De aceptar que somos vulnerables y que la emoción nos va a permitir a nosotros ver que la fuente de estabilidad y de trabajo somos nosotros. El espíritu va a interpretar esto de la siguiente manera. O vamos hacia la verdad positiva de Dios, porque el contraste negativo va a estar ahí siempre, y nosotros debemos de balancearnos, por momentos neutralizar una para balancear la otra, pero debemos de abrazarla. Y quizás todos esos bienes materiales por todos esos bienes materiales, por el dinero, estamos vendiendo nuestra espiritualidad, nuestro espíritu, ese templo sagrado. Y quizás a usted no le pase, porque estamos en un proceso largo, donde descubro que me queda mucho por aprender, que estoy dispuesta a aprender, que estoy dispuesta a seguir hacia adelante, aunque lo tenga que hacer sola, pero sin hipócritas, sin hipocresías, y me quité la máscara. Y les gusta lo que yo comparta, o si no, con permisito, monchito, porque aquí voy. Cuando regrese les voy a compartir un pasaje muy hermoso. Una verdad más. No sé usted, pero usted sabrá si acepta quitarse su propia máscara o no, porque recuerde, yo estoy tan lejos o tan cerca como usted se lo puede imaginar, pero mi intención no es que usted confíe en mí para nada. Mi intención es compartirle a usted mi punto de vista, de mi proceso, y quizás usted coincida en lo mismo. I have come to that point where I have decided to take my own mask, and I have no intention on making it my mission for me to say to you, stop trusting yourself. On the contrary, trust yourself, because I am in my process, and it will take a while for me to accomplish my goal. And knowing for a fact that I'm not sleeping with a devil. When I encounter anybody out there, I will know. I will see. I will feel you. The question is now, can you feel me? Because Cain has nothing on me. He might have everything on you. You might have pawned your whole existence for just a chunk of change, a little bit of material. Are you happy? Can you actually smile and enjoy that bliss that comes from your heart, from your mind, and makes your smile unstoppable because you are living the best life of your path? Now, when Jesus came into the temple, he got very mad. You know the genealogy of Jesus. If you don't know it, maybe it's time we look into it. Because we know that Abraham was the father of Isaac. And then Isaac had Jacob. And then Judah came along, and his brothers. So which seed do you think the fruit of Jesus Christ came from? You think it came from Cain? Or it came from the other good seed? Because remember, no good tree can bear a bad fruit. But a bad tree can bear a bad fruit. As long as you still have your soul. What do birds do? Birds are in a nest. And the foxes go underground. After they're done, they go in that hole. But the Son of Man cannot put that universe, that world, all those thoughts, all those feelings, and all those emotions, and all that narcissistic, negative, or balanced truth that keeps you keep pushing forward. There's a song that's called My House, and it depends on the artist which way you want to interpret this. For some people, my home, my house, is a hospitality place where you create a space for the guests to come and celebrate. And guess what happens after you're done with it? They leave all the trash behind. You know that. The guests come in, have fun, and they relax. And then for somebody else, that house, it's about love. It's about empowerment. It's about asserting, putting boundaries against negative, against negativity, where you want to control and celebrate the uniqueness that you are. That's another song. And there's another song that says, my house explores the theme of materialistic and culture and desire for more. Do you hear that? For some, my house means all the material of the culture. And there's another one that says the feeling of confinement